Mark Francis Roberts. Mark Roberts is wanted for the grievous bodily harm and the attempted robbery of a man's £60,000 Richard Mille watch. The victim was attacked by two men with a blade at around 1:30 a.m. on the 30th of September 2016, after he parked his car on his home driveway. The victim refused to surrender his watch and was so badly injured that he suffered life-threatening injuries. He was treated in a critical care unit for puncture wounds, a collapsed lung, and lacerations. The victim heard one of the attackers say he'd cut himself in the attack, and Roberts's blood was later identified at the scene. He is from Liverpool and has links to the surrounding areas. He is aged between 28 and 29 years old. He is a white European. He is around 6 foot tall and is of medium build. Has a 7.6 centimeters scar down his right leg. He has green eyes with heavy eyebrows. And he has a potential scar on his arm obtained during the attempted robbery. It is suspected that he may be hiding in Spain. Kevin Thomas Parle, also known as Hemp, went on the run after being questioned about the murders of 16-year-old Liam Kelly in 2004 and Lucy Hargreaves in 2005. Liam Kelly was shot in the arm and fatally shot in the chest in Grafton Street, Dingle, Liverpool. Lucy Hargreaves was asleep on the sofa in her home when three masked men, one of them believed to be Kevin Parle, bust into her home. It is believed they were looking for her boyfriend Gary Campbell. One of the intruders shot her dead. It is believed he has links to organized crime, and maybe be in Dubai or Andalusia, Spain. He is white with short-cropped ginger hair. He may have ginger facial stubble or a full beard or clean shaven. He is around 6 feet 2. And is of stocky build. Fatah Benlage. Fatah Benlage is wanted for unspeakable crimes against a 7-year-old girl. Benlage also uses the nickname Samir. He has dark hair, brown eyes, and he is around 41 years old. Shashidha Sanan. Sanan is accused of being involved in the importation of controlled Class A drugs, heroin, into the United Kingdom. The huge quantity of drugs, which were concealed in packaging surrounding air conditioning units, was seized by HM Revenue and Customs during a joint operation with Leicestershire Police in July 2007. Customs officers found the drugs hidden in the struts of pallets upon which the machinery was being transported. Born in India, Sanan has brown eyes and wears an overt hearing aid in his right ear which sits over the ear. He is of Indian ethnicity. With short grey hair. He is around 5 feet 5. And is of stocky build. John Barton. John Barton was convicted in his absence for conspiring to import a commercial amount of heroin into the United Kingdom between 1999 and 2000. He is described as a white European with receding colored hair. He is around 5 feet 8. He is of medium build. He is aged between 50 and 55 years old. And is believed to have links to Fuengirola in Spain. Rezga Zengana. Also known as Zengana, uses various aliases including Abdul Qa. Zengana is an Iraqi national. On the 10th of December 2006 at Argyle Street, Glasgow, Zengana posed as a private hire taxi driver to pick up his 25-year-old victim before driving her to a private dwelling where he committed SA his victim. He was convicted of the SA but is still to be sentenced for this offense. He is described as Middle Eastern with dark hair and brown eyes. He is approximately 6 foot tall, aged between 32 to 37 and is believed to be in the Netherlands or Turkey. Osman Adenise. Adenise is a Cypriot national. He has short dark hair, brown eyes and is aged between age 35 to 40. Timur Mehmet. Mehmet is wanted for his role in a conspiracy to cheat the public revenue by operating a missing trader intra-community (MTIC) fraud. This caused a loss to the UK of £25 million. Mehmet appeared in court in June 2007, and was told that failure to return for his trial in October 2007 could result in him being tried and sentenced in his absence. He failed to attend and was subsequently found guilty. He was sentenced to 8 years. He is described as Asian ethnicity. He is around 6 foot tall. He is aged between 35 and 40 years old. He is of slim build, with black hair. Mehmet Soleh. He is of Mediterranean ethnicity, around 6 foot tall, short brown hair. And Soleh is a Cypriot national. He also has a scar on his right eye. Shahzad Ghaffar, also known as Mohammed Shahzad, Abdul Ghaffar, Nadeem Ahmed, Shahzad Ghaffar, and Nadine Javed. Ghaffar took a courtesy car from a dealership in Manchester in August 2013 using a driving license in another person's name. Police spotted the car and the pursuit ended in the Halifax area when he crashed. His wife and 2 children, who were also in the car, suffered minor injuries. Cash to the value of £80,000 to £100,000 was recovered. There were traces of heroin, cocaine, and cannabis on the notes. He was charged with fraud, possession of criminal property, dangerous driving and disqualified driving. Ghaffar was also charged with possession of cannabis with intent to supply after a vehicle was searched in Withington in November 2013, and cannabis worth £245,000 was found. In May 2014, Ghaffar pleaded guilty to dangerous driving. He was due to appear in court in February 2015 in relation to the other charges but failed to answer his bail, and a warrant was issued for his arrest. In addition, Ghaffar was charged with possession of cannabis with intent to supply in relation to a separate seizure of cannabis worth £24,000 that was found at a house on Kingsway Avenue, Burnage, in September 2014. He was due to appear in court but failed to answer his bail and another warrant was issued for his arrest. He is Asian ethnicity. He is around 5 feet 11. He is aged between 25 and 30 years old. He has medium-length black hair which may be cropped, with black facial stubble. He has brown eyes. And he is of medium build. He also has a pockmark on his right cheek, a scar on the right of his nose, and a scar on the top of his right hand. His date of birth is the 27th of September 1986, but he also uses the 2nd of March 1982, and the 29th of September 1986 along with his aliases. All the National Crime Agency Most Wanted cases can be reported anonymously via Crime Stoppers. To claim a reward, please refer to the Crime Stoppers website.